How goes it, ladies and gents? Now, a few weeks ago, we did a Starting 5 episode about the coolest PBA nicknames. And as expected, we got lots of comments from you guys talking about other awesome nicknames. So here we are with part 2. Oh, and before we get to the list, we have a giveaway. To find out how to win a pair, stick with me to the end of the episode. Now let's get to the list. Let's start with Vergel Meneses, aka the Aerial Voyager. Vergel Meneses hypnotized defenders with a quick shake and bake, then took off the ground and double clutched in the air before laying the ball in. It was poetry in motion. That's how creative he was with his in-flight acrobatic moves. Meneses was an MVP in 1995 and almost steered the Sunkist franchise to a rare Grand Slam. If you haven't yet, check out our deep dive into 1995 where we talk about that amazing Sunkist squad. The Aerial Voyager was athletic for his size and could always catch opponents off guards, making him such a tough cover. He could embarrass you in so many different ways. He could post you up, he could take you off the dribble, and he also had a decent perimeter shot. Noli Locsin, aka the Tank. Nobody embodied his nickname more than Noli Locsin. His The Tank monitor suits him the way pizza goes well with beer. I always thought he was our local version of Charles Barkley. He was undersized for his position and didn't have a reliable outside jumper, but the way he barreled through defenders and punished opponents in the paint was just a sight to behold. He was also a high leaper and he knew just how to use his heft and footwork. He became a consistent low post threat who was quick and agile. Samboy Lim, aka the Skywalker. Samboy Lim was such an amazing talent to watch. His creativity in mid-air was unparalleled. No wonder he was given the nickname the Skywalker. But more than his daredevil drives and gravity-defying moves, Samboy Lim was a winner. He's a 9-time PBA champion and was part of SMB's 1989 Grand Slam. Unfortunately, the Skywalker's flight got cut short due to injuries, but he's still one of the best to ever grace the PBA landscape. Jerry Codinera, aka Defense Minister. During the peak of his powers, Jerry Codinera was a formidable presence in the post who did all the dirty work. True to his nickname, the Defense Minister defended the shading area as if his life depended on it. Not only was he a great defender, he also had a mid-range jumper that he knocked down with consistency, which was not normal back in the day for a big man. Codinera didn't get much recognition though during his playing days and was always overshadowed by his more successful teammate Alvin Patrimonio, who he lost the MVP award to in 1993. Though he was also dependable on offense, defense was Codinera's calling card, having made the PBA All-Defensive Team 9 times. Ramon Fernandez, aka El Presidente. Before Jumar Fajardo, there was Mon Fernandez. Don Ramon was the alpha dog, top of the food chain. There's no arguing that El Presidente fits Fernandez because of the notable feats he accomplished throughout his PBA career. He won a total of 19 titles and had a near triple-double season in 1984, and is still the PBA's all-time leader in points, rebounds, and blocks. Fernandez also won 4 MVP awards with 4 different teams. That means regardless of who he was playing with, he was just all business. That says a lot about his talent. Turnaround jumpers, up and unders, reverse layups, left and right hook shots, you name it, El Presidente had it. Last, but certainly not the least, Allan Caidic, aka the Trigger Man. Now it goes without saying that Allan Caidic can flat out shoot. He's probably the greatest shooter of all time. He was more accurate than a BBC documentary. Of course, everyone knows the story about the game where he scored 79 points. Everyone knows that story. The most ever scored by a local in the PBA. The backstory behind his performance is he wasn't even supposed to play in that game because his wife was giving birth on the same day. But when he got tense as his wife was going into labor, the doctor said, you know what, go ahead and play. Come back right after the game. Kaidek dropped 79 points like it was nothing, and he made 73 pointers in that game. 17. Incredible. Now these nicknames are and always will be synonymous with these players. What are your most favorite PBA nicknames? Should we make a part 3? Hit us up in the comment section below. Oh, and if you want to win these shoes, all you have to do is, number 1, follow Anta on Instagram. Number 2, like this video. Number 3, leave a comment on this video. Tell us your favorite PBA nicknames and don't forget to leave your shoe size. This has been Enzo of Buhay Basket. Till next time, be excellent to each other.